Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's okay. I just hit the record button just prior to that. So
Oh,
that'll be
God,
the
thank goodness. I just tripped. I knew I was Whew, my bad.
All right, Cole, start us off.
Hey, Asia, for you individually, you've shown time and time again throughout this season that at the end of the games, you're comfortable going to the line and knocking down a pair of free throws in some of the biggest moments. Do you embrace that challenge, and how are you able to like mentally deal with those situations that are others would consider pressure moments?
Yeah, I mean, pressure makes diamonds, and at the end of the day, you got to try to shine the best way that you can. And I actually just appreciate my teammates trusting me in those situations with the basketball, because it is a tough situation to be in. But at the end of the day, I'm going to try my best to be that leader for my team to get something out of it, whether it's a couple points, defensive stop, or getting to the free throw line. So at the end of the day, that's just the way I'm wired. I'm not going to shy from any moment, especially when it comes to this team. I'm going to try to dominate in any way that I can.
And then you're shooting over 90% from the free throw line, just to stick on that topic. Are you doing anything different in your approach this year? Anything with your mechanics, or just kind of just in a good place mentally?
Yeah, I'm just in a good place mentally. I think I really focused in and dialed in on in the offseason that free throws really, really matter, and they can change the game in a sense. And so at the end of the day, I'm just more focused when I go to the line. I think growing up, I just kind of took it as just, all right, whatever. But now they matter. So for me, I'm just really mentally locked in every time I go to the line.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Corey?
Hey, Asia.
Hi.
Despite the loss, what is the current energy surrounding the team heading into the Friday game versus Minnesota?
Locking in. We had an overtime game in Minnesota that we lost. So, we have to bounce back the best way that we can. The 24-hour rule, yeah, we can dwell on it. But at the end of the day, we got to come in the gym tomorrow and focus on a good Minnesota team that's playing really, really well. So at the end of the day, we got to focus on us, and we can look back at this game and try to figure out where did it go wrong. But we still have to perform. We have to show up and be locked in at all times.
And what did you learn tonight about this team down the stretch?
We can get it done, but it doesn't come from the offensive side. It has to come from the defensive side, and we have to really understand what we're doing on the defensive end. And communication is key. I think that's something that doesn't really show up on the stat sheet because it's not points or rebounds, but communication is very, very key. So for us, we just got to get a better understanding of how we can just execute on the defensive end and also on the offensive side.
Thank you.
Nick?
Hey, Asia. Coach said earlier that he felt like Chelsea wasn't dialed in emotionally and wasn't really dialed in the game. Was that the overall consensus of this team? Did you all feel like you were kind of dialed in or weren't dialed in, and as a result, you guys getting the loss tonight?
I don't know if it's necessarily dialed in, but I can honestly say that Phoenix came out wanting it more. They wanted it more than us from the jump. And we can't come out like that. We're going to get everybody's best game no matter what. And I don't think we weren't not dialed in or were slacking off. They just came out with more aggressive. They were more aggressive. They knew what they wanted. And for us, we can't get hit first to then be like, oh, snap. Okay, let's play. And that's where it got caught up. I think we willed our way back because we're professional athletes and we are good at what we do. But sometimes it's not going to uphold that all the time against a good team like Phoenix. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's necessarily a dialed-in situation. I think it's all of us. We just can't come in and think that, oh, teams are just going to lay down for us.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last question, Trania.
Hi, Asia. Good game tonight. To keep it on the mental note, how is everybody's mental in the locker room after a loss like this and the ups and downs in the game? It was a emotional roller coaster. I just want to check on everybody and make sure they're mental straight.
Yeah, I mean, we're good. It's a part of the game. You win some, you lose some. Of course, you wish you could win them all, but you can't. And we can go. The beauty of our game is it's so quick. Our league is so quick. So we got to focus on Minnesota. Pretty much, I think right now we're all just about to go get something to eat and think about what happened, and we're getting right back to the gym. So I don't think we're going to dwell on this loss too much. We shouldn't because we have another big one coming up.
And lastly, as one of the bigger teams in the league, you guys seem to have kind of been dominated on the inside today, and you're going against another dominant post and Sylvia Fowles on Friday. What is your plan for her?
Try to make it tough on Sil. I mean, she's good. She's a future Hall of Famer for a reason. She's gonna get to her spots, but we're just gonna have to make it tough for her the best way that we can. So, at the end of the day, we're just gonna go in and see how we're feeling tomorrow. See how we're gonna guard it, and see how it goes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Asia. We'll be right back with Jackie Young.